The first two cervical vertebrae are highly specialized. This is C1, the atlas, and this is C2, the axis. Let's start with the atlas. You can see it looks like a bony ring. The large opening in the middle is the vertebral foramen. And you'll notice that there's no body or spinous process on either side. Instead, there's a small portion of the ring that's called the anterior arch. And this larger posterior arch. Coming out in a transverse plane are the transverse processes. And the openings in the transverse processes are the transverse foramen. I can see this is the top of the bone because the superior articular facets are oval shaped and they move towards each other on the anterior arch. Compared to the inferior articular facets, which are more round and flat. The superior articular facets of the atlas articulate with the occipital condyles of the skull. C2, the axis, looks more like a typical vertebra, except for this prominent bony projection called the dens, or the odontoid process. The dens articulates with the anterior arch of the atlas, and the atlas is able to rotate around that bony pivot point. Behind the dens is the vertebral foramen. Behind that is the spinous process. The dens projects up off of the top of the bone. So these two flat surfaces are the superior articular facets.